Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. When I first landed in Canada back in 2015, I didn't have much information on the first must-do things a newcomer is supposed to do. And since a lot of newcomers prefer to come to Canada, for example, in 2019, 341,000 permanent residents, including 30,000 refugees, came to Canada. And as these numbers are expected to increase in coming years, this video will highlight the first things you should do when you land in Canada as a newcomer, international student, or a temporary worker. The first is to get your social insurance number. Your social insurance number, or SIN, is a 9-digit number that you would need to work in Canada. It's similar to a PAN card in India, national insurance number in the UK, or tax file number in Australia. There is no fee to apply for a SIN number in Canada, and you can apply for it online, in person, or even by mail. Now, in addition to your ID, you would need some additional documents to get a SIN number. If you're a permanent resident, you would need your permanent resident card or confirmation of PR. And if you're a temporary resident, you would need your study permit or work permit. Once you're verified, the official will give you a SIN number in a paper format. I remember back in 2015, I walked into my nearest Service Canada center, and it took me around 10 minutes to get my SIN number. Now please remember, your SIN number holds your confidential information, so you should always keep it safe. So you should not use it as an identification document or when applying for a job or a rental application. And when it comes to job applications, your employer should only ask for the SIN number after you get hired for the job position and not before. If you're ever unsure to when and when not to use your SIN number, read SIN number related information on canada.ca or call your nearest Service Canada. Alright, so next step is setting up a bank account. Although not always free, banking in Canada is convenient and reliable. Almost all the banks in Canada offer some sort of incentive program for the newcomers, ranging from no monthly fee accounts, credit cards, and other tailored products. So be sure to check them out. When choosing a bank, consider if the branch location is close to your home or work, and also the timing of the branch location, as most of the bank branches in Canada close around 5 p.m. Also, which bank offers the best products for your needs. For example, cashback versus points when it comes to credit cards. You should also consider bank fees. For checking accounts, also known as current accounts in many countries, your monthly bank fee can range from $0 to $30 per month. But in most cases, you can have these monthly fees refunded based on the type of bank and the account they have. Next is ATM charges. In Canada, some banks charge additional fee to use their debit card at another bank's ATM location. Also look into debit card transactions. Most banks only offer a limited number of debit card transactions per month. Any more transactions would lead to additional fees. And same goes for Interac e-transfer. It's a system used in Canada in which you can send money by using email or even text. It usually costs around $0 to $1 per transaction, but it's pretty fast, as it only takes a couple of minutes or so. And don't forget to ask about the international money transfers. Most banks offer international transfer at reasonable rates, so be sure to ask them about the associated fees and the transfer timings. And once you have this figured out, next step is to get a local phone plan. Now, I hate to drop this hard truth, but Canadian phone plans are among the most expensive in the world. Based on a 2019 study by Government of Canada, for a 2 GB wireless plan, it costs 25% more than the US, which is pretty ironic given the inventor of the telephone, Alexander Graham Bell, was a Canadian. Now, broadly speaking, there are two options when it comes to phone plans in Canada. You can buy a phone along with a plan and a number, or you can bring your own phone and buy just the phone plan and number. This is called bring your own device, or BYOD. Now, the first option usually comes with a contract, which means you can pay off your phone by paying a monthly fee for, let's say, 2 years. And on top of that, also pay for phone plan services like text, call, data, and others. Now, you might need a credit check for such a contract, which is hard to get if you're a newcomer with no financial history in Canada. Which brings us to the second option, bring your own device, which is comparably cheaper as you only pay for the phone plan services like call, text, data, and others. Now be sure to check if your phone would actually work in Canada, as it has to be unlocked to use Canadian SIM card and support Canadian frequencies. Now one of the two important factors in making such decision would be cost and coverage. Now there are many sites that would help you to compare the phone plans and cost, so spend some time and pick the one that best fits your need. Also keep in mind that even caller ID and receiving local phone calls can incur some charges. Now coverage is pretty important as well, as the last thing you would want is an expensive phone plan with a spotty connection. So remember to ask if you would get coverage in, let's say, subway, basement, in remote areas, or even outside of your home province. I hope this information was helpful to all you aspiring newcomers planning to come to Canada. I'll leave some useful links in the description below. And as always, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.